doing another art stream. Yeah. Got a lot of story cards to work on. I'm feeling good. I had fun last stream. Might as well do it again. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Get the kitty. Yeah. It's starting to sound less like meows, more like, I don't know, some kind of bird. It seems like everything is working. And we have officially started. It's starting soon. That's weird. It is official! Alright, this is the game. And this is the art. Alright, let's pull another card. What we working on first? Lone Wolf, I like this one. I thought this was a really cool idea. It's a lot of text, so there's not going to be as much room for art, though. So I'm going to need to be simple with it. A wounded wolf wanders into camp looking for help. They will join you if you can help them. Spend 1 fruit to place a wounded wolf at camp. Placing the wolf doesn't have a regular spawn cost. You may go through your deck to find a wolf card. You may hold onto this card to use other actions, but you can't help the wolf by the end of your turn. Wolf nods sadly and limps back into the forest. Describe the story from the side. Alright. Lone wolf. Lone wolf. There it is. Hide that. There we go. Very nice. Okay, let's I don't wanna can't do too much with this one. Maybe just do a basic green. Just a little bit of swirlies in the corners. Can't go wrong with a handful of swirlies. I'm on the right layer, there we go. Swirlies. Actually, I kind of like the idea of doing some like pine needle shapes. In my what's it, the my Greatest Wolf Army card, I have a pine. So if you get the wounded wolf, then you could potentially get the Greatest Wolf Army. So we're gonna have not symmetry. We're gonna have, what's it called? Not constitution. Another stream where I can't think of words. Consistency. No. It's like something similar to consistency. that's often used in like storytelling. Like, oh, this book has the same character has the same color eyes. Continuity, that's what I was trying to think of. We have continuity. Some little pine sprigs. Looking cute. Yeah. Maybe some like little loose pine needles. Simple. Easy. Alright, obviously I want to put a Wolfie-chan in here, but it's just gonna be one wolf. So I'm gonna turn off the symmetry. I remembered it sooner in time. What is Wolfie-chan? What is this color? I want to do like, I mean, you can't go wrong with brown. We'll just do that. And then we'll just draw a single wolf. I want to do him behind the greenery though. I think that always looks cute. And he is wounded, so maybe his like head is like kind of low. It's kind of like, somebody help me. I don't feel so good. A little bit more of a nose. Well, now it looks like a Trojan horse. More of a brow. That looks dog-shaped. Thicken out the back a little bit. You're gonna have to excuse me for muting every once in a while because the pollen is getting to me and I gotta blow my nose. 1 second. I don't know how the tracking looked with that, but I'm sure it was silly. Alright. This Wolfie-chan has a bit of a double chin. And the ears look a little weird, let me see. Let me make this bigger nose. Why doesn't this look right? Why does this shape look weird? Let's try again. I got a body. No head. No nose. her nose. There, I feel like that's better. Okay. Getting somewhere. Body feels a little small. To just put it off there. I like having the border of the background green. This wolf is like a half body. That's okay. Alright, let's do some color variation. Maybe this. Lighter underbelly. Not bad, not bad. And then also do darker color on the back. Oh. It's not a dark color, it's more like a brighter color. Let's try that maybe. Hello, copycat! Hope you're doing well. Relatively speaking, allergies can get obnoxious. Yeah. Yes, they can. So you'll have to excuse me for the loss of tracking when I get a tissue to blow my nose. How are you doing, Miss Copycat? Hope you're doing well as well. Working on my game again. Working on some art. This is the lone wolf card. And then maybe this here. No, I think it needs to be narrower. That. No, it doesn't look right. Maybe just that way. Mr. actually got it. Health is doing good. Oh, health is doing things, but that is to be expected. Thanks for asking. Looks like the art for your cards is coming along well. Yes, yes, yes. Health is doing things. Oh no. Hopefully those things are manageable. But I do know what it's like to have health doing things. Unfortunately. And the art for my cards is coming along well, making progress. I know I haven't streamed for quite a while because my health has been doing things as well. But I did work on, even though I wasn't streaming, I did work on some stuff off stream. So it's coming along well. Things is not something you want health to be doing. Correct. Hello, Stingray. Yes. Yes. Alright, well, we just have one little wolf in the corner. And then some little greenery around the edge. I think I want to add, to kind of tie in this one lone wolf, tie in the colors of his fur and make some little pine cones. some little symmetry pine cones. Yeah, it fluctuates. Glad to see you're back to streaming. Yeah, I'm glad to be back streaming. It is fun, and I do miss it when I can't. But if I'm not feeling up to it, I'm not feeling up to it, and I gotta listen to. Oh, actually, I want to do this on this paint layer. Listen to what my body says. Little pine cone Chan right here. And then maybe one right here. Why do these not feel like the right pinecone shape? Let me look up pinecone reference pic. Pinecone. Not doing it right. Maybe because the color isn't right. It doesn't look how I want it to. Alright, let's try a different color then. Maybe it needs to be more of, less orange. Like that. Feels pinecone colory. Let's try that. I think what really makes a pinecone look like a pinecone is the highlights and the shadows. You need to have that repeating pattern. So I'm just gonna do some little blobs and then make it look like a pinecone with the highlights. Try that. Alright, let's try that. Smaller brush. We vibin'. Got some lo-fi. Got a talking cat. Got some TTRPG. We vibin'. I don't know if this is gonna get to here. Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna read pinecone, but maybe. I don't know if this is more fuzzy than pinecone. Actually, from far away, it looks like a pinecone. Okay. Successful. What kind of game are we making assets for today? My own creation. I'm using the tabletop simulator on that you can get on Steam. And I originally started making this game with just like cards and just like printing stuff out. But then I heard about tabletop sim. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I can do everything digitally on that. Yes, it reads as a pinecone. Thank you. I think it does too. Let me finish this pinecone, then I'll give you a little tour of what we've got on the game so far. Alright, we've got This is the masterpiece, the passion project, the one and only Fangwood Forest TTRPG. Let's go. Alright, so we've got a board. We've got the day team, and we got the night team. Black versus white, similar to chess. There's no difference between the two sides, it's just the color, the aesthetic. We've got a time counter. You only have so much time in the night or in the day. So you can spend, you have a little key here so you know how much time each action costs. We have a deck of cards that you can play, and then you like move them across the board. You move him across the board and then go, fight to the death. And then the goal is to kill, say this one's the king. The goal is to come over it. I died. I am in the graveyard. Yay, we win! We killed the king. That's the... It's just me playing with my toys over here. That's the kind of chess plus Pokemon is kind of the idea. We have little animal cards, rat, fox, mouse, traps. You can place traps. Cat, wolf, and hare. And then same on the other side. We've got the land tiles, meadow, tree, brambles, seedling, and then some more in here. And then we've got story cards, which is what I'm working on the art for right now. Got a lot of story cards to make art for. And then here is the harvest. This is also one of the main resources for the game. Oop, come back here, you. And then we've also got little achievement cards, so if you get 4 of a kind on the board, 4 traps for wolves, mouse, fox, hare, rat, cat, you get one of these, and these are little buffs. Everyone gets the leap ability for hares. You can steal from your opponent's harvest. For the fox, for the rats, all creatures can build traps, not just the rats. Cats, everyone can climb trees. Wolf, everyone gets the pack bonus. Mouse, everyone gets the small ability, which means you can move through brambles, which normally only the mouse can move through. We've got a little graveyard when you die. F in chat for the fallen. Some of the story cards are good, some are bad, some are really good, some are really bad, some are a coin flip. So it's just like a casual battle sim game. That's what we got right now. So here's our deck of story cards. Working on the Lone Wolf card at the moment, and that is the Grand Tour. Say that title again. Fangwood Forest TTRPG. The forest is magical. It may favor you, and it may not. It has fangs. Fangs of wood. It doesn't exist anywhere. What? No. Sorry, I'm gonna deny that. I'm gonna type it. Fangwood Forest TTRPG. No. And yes, Fangwood. I understand you miss her, but we try to keep it clean in chat, family friendly and all that. All right, back to drawing pine cones here. But yeah, that's the game. Need a little something to keep me busy while I'm just hanging out at home, so that's what ended up happening here, making this whole game. Well, the other thing I think people might be no, this is definitely not that kind of game. This is a fantasy animal, not that kind of fantasy. Like, yeah, just like I don't know if you've heard of Redwall. It was one of my favorite series growing up. It's a bunch of, the stories are a bunch of like mice and rats and cats and wolves, like in their land, having battles and solving riddles and being betrayed and having visions of being a warrior and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's kind of where this game comes from, is Asmodeus. Yes, you know, the snake. You got it. Yeah, so I think that's kind of what inspires this game. You have cute little... I love the, in stories, the juxtaposition, is that the right word? For, like, cute little animals, but, like, going on, like, these epic adventures. Snake. So... yeah, so I have my cute little guys, and they're going on these epic adventures, and, you know, who knows what will happen. Which is why I have the story cards, because it makes it, adds variety and mixes things up. Maybe I should add a snake story card. That could be kind of fun. Okay, but I think this lone wolf card is looking good. Pine cones are looking pine-coney. Wolf is looking wolfy. Maybe I'll add a little bit of color variation to the pine leaves, though. Let's grab that, and then maybe a little bit of a brighter color. A little bit of variation. And then it'll be cute. Gotta have projects to keep yourself sane, exactly. Nifty painterly approach to the art style. Thanks! A bunch of the art pieces really read well at distance. Not that I know anything about art. Yeah, the snake card just goes, small, yes. Even though that would be fun, I do want to make sure that it's my own thing. I don't want to steal from anybody else. But it would be, for any Fangwood, for any Redwall fans, that would be a fun reference. For those that know. If you know, you know. You're just having fun. Yeah. No, I know. So you'll have to excuse me, my autism will respond to everything. But yeah. Yes, I know what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. This doesn't help the pine needles. Maybe I'll just not stay in the line. Just kind of go spikier. I feel like maybe that feels better. Plus, I don't own Asmodeus. Asmodeus is the Demon King. That is true. They also reference something else. And that's also kind of the fun with having just animal cards, is like, you can't sue me for copyright, Pokemon, because it's just animals. You can't own animals. This is the cat card. Don't sue me, it's just a kitty. Just a cute little kitty. Trying to climb a tree. Some little loose pine needles. Yeah, I like that. I think the spiky was the way to go. Cute. Alright. Nintendo would own animals if they could. They would. They absolutely would. Okay, so I'm gonna show that while I save it. I don't know how to make it so that my name doesn't pop up when I export, so we'll just hide the screen. PNG, and then Lone Wolf, save, yes. Okay. And then we'll do this, import it into the game. Lone Wolf, you are open, import. And now, here it is. Ta-da! Looking cute. Alright, next we pull Wild Thicket. Oh, this is a coin flip. This could be either really good or like kind of good or really bad. You come across a wild thicket with some interesting plants. You pick one. Flip a coin. Heads. The sprig you plucked has healing properties. Automatically heal one creature and discard the story card. If you don't have any sick creatures, save it to use later. Tails. It is poisonous. Your creature is instantly killed and discarded to the graveyard. Oh no. Oh no. Wild Thicket. What did you pick? You'll find out. Heads or tails. Alright, let's go back to the art and pull up that one. Wild Thicket. Here we go. Window capture to Krita. Yes, correct. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I tried a few things, but window capture seemed to be the best one. Desktop capture. Oh yeah, sorry. You're right. I read what you said and completely misinterpreted. Yes, desktop, like display capture. That's what it's called. Display capture. Okay, Wild Thicket. Window capture would only be the window, not the dialogue. Yes. Okay, so let's do Wild Thicket. We'll do a variety of plants. Maybe we'll do some, like, poisony looking plants and some, like, ooh, healing looking plants. Which one did you pick? Who knows? Coin. Will Fangwood Forest favor you? Or will it make you fall? There's some cute looking plants. May or may not have healing properties. The art that I'm doing, one is to kill time and, have a little bit of fun, have something to do. But none of this is going to be final art. This is just to, like, show people the kind of vibe that I'm going for with the game. But eventually I would like this to become a thing with every, like, physical cards and, like, a physical board and everything, like, printed out and stuff. Manufactured. And if or when I get to that point, I will definitely be hiring someone. This art is cute, but it is just a stand-in. Alright, maybe we'll do, like, a bright flower. So it's like, ooh, this is dangerous or healing. Little flowers. Cute, simple, colorful, lovely. Alright, I'm gonna do a bright yellow or green. And even though I originally drew these as leaves, they kind of look like little flower buds or something. So I like that idea. I'm gonna make them look like little buds. Quality artwork for the PlayStation. Oh, thank you. I'm surprised. I really doesn't feel like anything to me, but I appreciate that. Figured the final might get a bit more rendering and some touch-ups. Didn't expect the plan to be having completely new final artwork. Yeah, I mean, it would probably be cheaper just to do it myself, but I don't know. I don't have any confidence in my art. This is just like whatever. I don't know, maybe it's like a jealousy thing or something. Like I see everybody else's art like on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, you know. Maybe give these a little bit of a center. Not a jealousy, but like a, like, I want that. I don't want what I'm doing. What is that? Envy? Or maybe just, self-deprecating. Anyways, enough about that. There's some artists that I really, really like that I would prefer to have it look like than what I'm doing. Let's this move that down a little bit so it's nice and hugged by our flowers. Composition on Busted Peaches just stuck out to me, so I figured you had a full process in mind. I don't know. I don't know what I have in mind. I'm just kind of going for it, I guess. Like I do have a look in mind. I love the there's like, you know, everything is like something core for like certain aesthetics. What was it called? Like dark nature core. Yeah. Like that. Dark nature core. Because like, even though it's like cute little animals harvesting fruit and planting trees and going on little adventures, they're also killing each other, so it's kind of like it's foresty and cute, but also kind of dark and violent. So I don't know if you've heard of the artist Tegan White, but I love their art. Very nice. So something like that would be kind of the plan. Also really like kind of like storybook vibes, which is why I really like the double symmetry, where it's just kind of like framed with the flowers and like the leaves and stuff. Oh, let me, not familiar with artists. I don't know artist names really either. It was just because I did a bunch of research that I was like, oh my gosh, you. Okay. What am I doing? Wild thicket, wild thicket. Let's see. Replace, okay. And then we go to that, upload it here. Thickets. Now it's in the game. Yay. Very nice. Alright, card next is Secret Tunnel! Now this one is obviously definitely a reference. I couldn't help myself. Secret Tunnel through the mountains. Each player places a cave marker on any undiscovered land tile. Once both tiles of the cave locations have been discovered, players can fast travel between the entrances. It does not cost any movement to travel between the cave entrances. Discard the story card to the side. Alright, let's go back to the art, and Secret Tunnel is here. I think I get what you're going for, a dark fairy tale thing. Yeah! Exactly, you get it. So, and also another reason why I would like to hire artists is because I think it'd be super cool to have a variety of art for the same cards, like what Pokemon does. And having like the cards are very, like, you could do a lot with it, like, oh, the day wolf, the night wolf, the day cat, the night cat. You could just do some really like artsy cool things with it, and also just like really super cute things with it too. And I think it'd be fun to have a bunch of artists do, you know, whatever they want and just do some really cool stuff. Also, eventually, I think it would be cool to I have ideas for like other animals and stuff. I want the base game to be you know, the animals that I have, just so people like can know how to play. But I would love it to be a bit of a deck builder too, and have different animals with different abilities, and you can, you know, kind of build what kind of warrior, what kind of army you want. Something something strategy, something something. Alright, Secret Tunnel. We have a cave, so I was thinking maybe like a I don't want to just copy the cave tokens that I made. Excuse me. I guess that would be an easy thing to go for. Let's just do this way. Actually, I'm gonna take off Sentry, and we're gonna do one little cave up here. I don't like that color. Maybe we'll just do like a dark gray. like a cave entrance. And then we'll do some like trees, kind of like halfway covering it. It's a secret. You discovered it because you went exploring. This is starting to look like Palm Sunday, the tomb. Jesus is risen. I guess Palm Sunday was before he died, but just do kind of like some plants over the over here. And then to give some depth to the cave, do a different color. I'm gonna redraw the plants. No, let's do it maybe like this. Ground. I'm not. Like that. Oop. Hit the mic, sorry. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Let's see if I can find something on Google to inspire me. Cave entrance. Yeah, like something like that. Oh. You can like see the cave, and it's just kind of like rocks and like grass and bushes and trees around it. Okay, let's try. Oop. Try following this composition. So maybe we'll do symmetry and we'll do some rocks. It's just like some like grayish rocks. Around the border. Some little rocks, and then let's do oh, actually I have an idea. We'll do, instead of the corners, let's do a cave entrance in the middle. That, and then some color variation to show the like the depth. It gets darker as you get further. Rocks, and then let's do the same color as these. That's our cave entrance. Let's take the symmetry off and do some variety here. This color. Like this side's like a little bit more caved in. That, and then some of this color goes up like that. Hola! How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. The lighter gray on the outside makes me think of a one of those like classic Judge wigs. Maybe I need to should get going. It's late. Okay, have a good rest of your dream. May you make good progress and health improve. Same to you, Copycat. I hope your whatever things your health be doing, that it improves as well, because that is never fun. But thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Nice chatting with you. Have a good rest of your day and a good sleep. Alright, I need to add some variety, some like maybe some little cracks and stuff outside, make it look more rocky. We're not going for fluffy rocks, we're going for, I cannot see my cursor just completely disappeared. Like, where even is it? It's right here. Maybe that reads like rocks a little bit better. Like little cracks and shadows. It's alright. Definitely not my favorite card. Maybe we go for some oh, no, not that. For some like blending. Let's do airbrush and turn the opacity down and the size. See if that helps at all. I don't know how to draw a cave. I can draw plants and animals okay, but cave is a new one. I'm not really sure. Let's try doing that. Cave is cave. Ah, okay, thank you. If that helps. It does, actually. I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I don't... This is... Alright. In the pictures of the cave that I'm seeing, I think what I need to do is do... Instead of this, like, 3-color layer, I think I'm doing too much. I think I need to... Let's erase this and start over. I need to do... just 2 layers. The outside, one inside color and then the very center black. It's like, oh, no, what are you doing? See here, it's like, you have like the outside and then you have like one shade darker and then black. Outside, one shade darker and then black. So maybe outside, one shade darker and then black. So maybe that's, and it cannot be symmetrical, so maybe that is the secret sauce that I'm missing. Let's try that. Back to this brush. But, oh wait. Bigger. There we go. But, no, oh. Didn't turn on eraser, okay. Alright, let's start over here. Maybe make the darker shade smaller. Yeah, let's try. Okay, so we'll do this color for like just the outside. Just like cave, outside cliff. Just a big boulder. A boulder cake. Let's make it not symmetrical. I think doing the symmetry is what's making it not work. Alright, and then we have one shade darker. Feels kind of big. One, like maybe like this. One shade darker, and then we go to black in the center. And have it just, maybe not full black. Let's do just like a dark gray. So it's kind of lopsided. Maybe the lopsided is... Yeah, that actually does feel better. Okay, I was doing too much. That was the issue. And then let's get some cute fluffy grass. For the cave entrance. And then we'll do some like, like bushes and like hanging. Actually, maybe I just want to just have it this. And then do just like little spots of grass. And then around here too. There we go. And then we'll do like some little like bushies up here. Yeah, this is definitely feeling more cave. Alright. I think we succeeded. Our cave quest completed. Yeah, I like that. And just having it on the one side I think works. And then let's add a little bit of color variety to these little bushies here. Maybe a little bit. Maybe here. Like a little bushy on the ground. Little bushy-chan. No. Alright, bushy-chan's fine. Do I want the grass? No. Alright, I think we're done. I'm doing too much. Maybe the shading made it look weird compared to the style of the rocks on the side. Yeah. I think this is, yeah, this feels right. I like this. Let me do a little bit of this darker color on some of these other rocks, just for continuity and visual interest. Maybe not quite that big of a brush. Hey, Carbon Roll, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How's your day going? What's up, my dude? Long time no see, I know. The health has been kicking my booty, so. But we back. I'm feeling better. I have energy. Feeling happy. Drawing a cave with the besties. Working on my my game again. Doing some working on the story cards. Just doing a little bit of like some art. Off sick today, so I can actually catch. Oh no! Now you're sick. Well, I'm happy to see you, but I'm sad you're not feeling good. Do you have like a cold or a cough or a stomach flu? Hopefully nothing too bad. It can like pass in a few days. Sorry, you're not feeling up to it. Cold, not that bad. Okay. At least it's not that bad. Probably should be feeling better in like a day or two. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Being sick sucks. Alright, I think that's good. I like this secret tunnel. I want to add some like little moss or some little something green up here too. Actually, let's just pull from this color. Do it up here. I get sick easily because of my condition, but it always blows over. Sorry to hear about that. Glad it doesn't last long, but being sick consistently or like all the time sucks. My condition is also kind of like reoccurring, so I know what that feels like and how like discouraging it can be to be like, great, I'm sick again. When will this end? When will I just be better for good? Alright, some little moss fluffies, I'm liking it. Yeah. And I kind of like how the border here, you cannot see my cursor, like disappears into the void. Here, let's maybe, there we go. I like how this kind of like arch also like feels like a tunnel. Tasty. Yeah, I like this. This is like in a little valley or something with the little hills on the side, or this is like a tunnel. Secret tunnel. Perfect. I like it. I dig it. Alright, now one more touch. We'll add some of this darker green to my little fluffies upstairs here. And then I think that will be this card done. Maybe a little fluffy on its own. There. I like it. Tasty, tasty. so let's do... Go back to the game here so we can upload it. Export. Where are you? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Save. Yes. Okay. Custom. Secret tunnel. Open. Yes. Yes. Import. Okay, there it is. Ta-da! Looking good, making progress. Only got, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. And I have one more 12. 31 minus 12 is how many cards to draw. Alright, let's keep going. Mudslide! Another earthy one. Alright, now this is bothering me. What is 31 minus 12 equals 19? Okay, actually, like almost halfway through. Okay, Mudslide. All of your creature's movement stats are reduced by 1 for the remainder of your turn. Hold on to the story card until your turn is over. Well, that's no bueno. That's one of the not as fun cards. It's a gamble. Alright, Mudslide. Never know what oh my gosh. Never know what's going to happen when you set foot in Fangwood Forest. Where is it? Where can I find it? Mudslide. There you are. Okay. Mud. I will draw mud. Mud everywhere. So muddy. Alright, we gotta do a dark brown. I love the art for the twins. Oh, tabletop sim game. Yeah. Thank you. Twins, I'm kind of surprised you said that because that's like one of my I'm not happy with it and I don't know why. I know something about it doesn't like it feels off to me. I don't know why. Most of them I like though. Yeah, this is a TTRPG. You got a little tabletop. We got a board, we got story cards, we got little animal cards, we got land tiles, we got a little time tracker, we got fruit to harvest, we got a little crown to crown your king on. We got a little reference for how much time each like action does. We got a little graveyard, F for the fallen. And we got achievement cards, so if you get 4 of a kind of, you know, each species, you get a buff. Yes, that's the game there. Alright, back to the art. Time tracker is new. It is new! Yeah, what's the deal with that? Well, if you remember previously, I've been working, even though I haven't been streaming, I still have been working on the game a little bit. Just haven't had the energy to be chatty and bubbly. So, previously, it was, the action tracker had, like, just kind of like a list of different things, and you had, tokens. So you would start out with, like, 2 tokens, and that's how many things you could do. So you'd be like, I'm going to move and I'm going to attack. And then if you got one of these cards, you get an extra action, so then you have 3. The problem with that, with playtesting it, is that as soon as someone got 3 and could do more things, the power scaling was way too OP. It just, like, it got out of control too fast. And it wasn't really that balanced. And so instead of that, I'm doing a time tracker, so you have so much time slots on your turn. You have 7 time slots in your like day or in the course of your night. And so there's more things that you can do, and it is limited, and it's the same throughout the whole game for both players. And so I haven't done any playtesting yet, so we'll see if this actually works in practice, like it does in my head, or if I need to like change it again. But I feel like this would be more balanced, and also kind of like, since it's like day versus night, you have like so much time in your day, and it kind of like, you know, thematically works. I have a little sun and moon on my hourglass here, so I think it works thematically, and also I think it maybe again I have to test it, but it might be a bit more balanced, and not get like too overpowered, which was the problem I was having. So we'll have to play test it, but hopefully that kind of solves that problem. Alright, time to draw some mud. Mudslide time. Alright, well, we definitely got to do some big old slopes. Actually, let's do just this way. Slippy slidey. I'm actually quite impressed that you recognized that the time tracker was new. One, because it's been, like you said, it's been kind of a long time. And I'm just like surprised you remembered it too. You saw the difference. I feel seen. Yay. My friend remembers. I think about this game actually a lot. Oh wow. I'm surprised. Well, thank you. That's so encouraging. Maybe there's hope to get it published then. If it's kind of like sticking in your mind. That's awesome. I love that. The plan is to we'll do some little like falling clumps of mud. The plan is to, once like my placeholder art is here, to put it on public on I'm blanking, Tabletop Sim, to download it. Hey, make sure you distribute to Sweden. Alright, heard ya. I think it would cost so much, it would cost like so much extra money, but it would be so cool to do like translations of it. I think a lot of people, well, people like me, I like this game, so if people like me, if there's a lot of people like me, then a lot of people like this game. No, for really, most Swedes speak English. I'm also thinking like Japanese. I think a Japanese version would be cool too. Standard teaching school. That's nice. And I'm also sorry. Hello, Stefan. Hi. I'm sorry you had to learn English. English is like, I'm so glad to be a native English speaker because I would hate to learn it. It's kind of a all over the place, every rule has 10 exceptions sort of thing. So I'm sorry, but glad I can talk to you at least. Alright, that feels like a mudslide. Like, ah! Ah! Yeah, I'm stuck in the mud, I can't move. I can only move so slow. My movement stats are reduced for the remainder of my turn. No. Now I'm all covered in sticky mud. I need to take a bath. Sticky, stinky. No. Don't mind me, just playing with my toys over here. Alright, do I want to have anything on the top? Maybe I'll just do some, like... some just, like, little bits of mud clumps. Just kind of... We can continue the framing here. And then some lighter color, and then I think that'll be good for this card. Boop. That one ended up being bigger than I wanted. It's a little one. Just a little one. Yes. How you doing, Stefan? You doing okay? Nice to see you again. I know it's been a while. I appreciate you stopping by. The way that the mud goes up, it feels like it's just like getting sprayed everywhere. It's just like just flying through the air, just mud everywhere. This is a muddy card. Cool, they remember, yeah. Well, it's not like I have a whole lot of chatters, so I do remember you. Glad to see you again. I think that centers it a little bit better. Maybe down here and then this one down here like that. Composition on point. Very nice. All right, let's get this one uploaded, and we're making progress. Yeah. Export. Where's the mudslide? Mudslide. Save. Yes. PNG. And then upload it to the game. Bingo bongo. Ta-da! There it is. Making progress, looking good, looking cute. I like it. Alright, next card. What we got? Flash flood. Uh-oh. A flash flood hit our storage. We managed to save most of it though. Move one fruit from storage to discard. Discard the story card to the side. Not good, but also not too bad. Only one fruit. One fruity fruit harvest disappeared. Lost in the flood. No, not fresh man. Flash flood. There it is. I am American, indeed. You can probably tell from my accent. Yeehaw! American is apple pie. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to chat. Today, we're working on Fangwood Forest TTRPG. I'm a cat girl. Hey, how dare you? I'm a kitty, obviously. Don't call me a cow. How dare you? You call me fat? You call me fat boy, huh? Yeehaw! No, it's fine. I'm just playing. Flash flood. Alright, obviously we're gonna need to make some crashing waves. Maybe draw some like little fruit getting washed downstream. Maybe just a blue. Makes sense. Not a boy. Ah, gotcha. It's hard to tell. You could. All I see is your username. Forgive me. Alright, so let's do just some splashies. I'm going to. This is already gonna bother me. No worries, yeah. Let's go back to the side. Save. Alright, just so to cinch it up so I have more room to draw the splashies. Oops. And then more room on the top for the splashies too. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here comes the flash flood. Oh, no, never mind. I'm on the wrong layer. Here comes the flash flood. Makes kind of a cool shape. Near. Water everywhere. And then I'm gonna look up a water illustration because water is like one of the water, hands, faces. Not a drop to drink, right? It's kind of hard to draw. So let's do maybe like wave illustration. Here we go. Oop, oh man. Some waves. Some varying blues and then some like fluffy white for the like splashes. We'll have that as a reference. Stefan or Carbon, I think he's asking like what was the inspiration for your username? Welcome back, Amoros. Hello. Working on the story cards again. We're doing the flash flood card. Let's see. Maybe some just like. How do you draw? How do you draw splashes? I've got some drops. Maybe like some that looks dumb. Some waves. Some waves. I'm a cat. I don't draw water. I don't like water. How do you do this? This is not my wheelhouse. Now give me a ball of yarn. Now we're talking. I love everybody saying hi to each other in chat. You guys are so cute. You're all a bunch of cutie pies. Alright, does that feel... Maybe I want to do kind of like what I did for the mudslide, where the majority of the like illustration is down here, and then we just have like a few little extras on the top. I think that's maybe what we'll try. Alright, let's I'm in the right layer. What? Oh, I need a brush. There we go. Okay, let's start over. I've changed my mind. Sorry, sir, but we are moving in a different direction. That's why you didn't get the job. We'll just do a... kind of like a rivery shape here. Pretty good overall, can't complain. Good. Maybe instead of changing the shape of that blue, maybe I just need to add some more. Does that read splashing water? I don't know. The sound effects helps. Makes it extra splashy. That kind of feels like water, like rapids. Yeah, like waterfall. Alright, let's try adding the, like, white caps. Ooh, actually, let's do a fun brush for this one, like a speckly brush. Maybe not 100% opacity, too. Since it's kind of like spray. What is 100% opacity look like? Fluffies. Eh. I returneth. I haveth returneth. How does it do? We working on Flash Flood card. Don't get swept away. Yeah, kind of working. I don't know if I like that little bit there. I think it needs a little bit more something. Let's try. I'll keep this brush. Awesome sauce, yeah. I'll keep this brush and see if that kind of like adds to the. That helps with making it look like a water texture. Kind of. A work in progress. Let's get a different blue. Be like that. Just a little slight variation. I don't know if I like this third tier splashy. Let's do a little darker. Looks like ice now, dang it. Water is hard to draw. I'm trying my best, but I don't know. How do you draw water? Let me look back at my like reference pictures. I think I need to draw the water stripier. Because in like all these pictures there's a lot of like stripes. Kind of like show the like direction of the water. So maybe let's try getting a thin brush and making it look stripy. It's worth a shot. Maybe like that, and then maybe like a lighter color like that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ooh, actually I should maybe draw some like little rocks and then it can be like splashing around the rocks. We could try that. But let's do some lines. See if this helps. Actually, I think that is working. You kind of like see like streams of water, like the ripples. Actually, it does help a lot. I want to draw some like little Maybe drawing some little things getting swept away in our flash flood will also help. Since this is, splash flood is taking away some of our fruits. We'll do a little bit of that. Oh, no, stop. Go away. One fruit rip, yep. Correct. Not too bad. It's only one fruit, but it feels like 10, so we'll draw more in the, in our flood here. Well, cause the, we managed to save most of it, so all of the fruit gets washed away, but they only ended up losing one. We'll have our little fruit skis being washed away. Actually, that does help it read more water. Let's try now overlapping some of these fruits to make it feel splashy. Maybe let's try this brush or this one. It'd be fun. There we go. Kind of like floating in the water. And then let's add some more splashies. Maybe this card will be a success. Oh, that's actually feels right. I'm liking how this is turning out. I don't want to overdo it, but there you go. Maybe a little bit more here. Not that one, just that one. Now that is a flash flood. It's like, oh no, that's a lot of water. Alright, and then we'll just add some just like drops or something up on the top here. Yeah. Maybe we'll just do straight up water drops. Oh, what? No, stop. Go away. Or it's like splash the camera so it's like rain. Like little water drops like. I mean, rain would cause a flash flood, so yeah, maybe it's just like actually just raining. We'll do that. The beavers didn't do a good job, correct. Someone sabotaged the beaver's dam. No! There will be justice to pay. I do have an idea for a beaver card. Just like the rat card can build traps, I was thinking the beaver card could build bridges. They can harvest the trees, and then you use that log to build the bridge. Same way the rat uses a seedling to build a trap. I was thinking like in future versions. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I do have plans. Future versions of this where there's like water is more of a, like rivers and lakes is more of an aspect of the game. You can't cross unless you have a bridge, and you would want the beaver card to build you a bridge so that non-swimming creatures can cross. I'm not feeling these rain shapes. Let's see, I think I did too much. Maybe just like a little bit more sparse. I think maybe more of like a light gray. Let's try that. I'm excited for the prospect of the expansions. The game has so much potential. It does! I'm glad you're excited. I'm excited too. One step at a time though, one step at a time. But I'm glad that I've got fans. I've already got fans and the game's not even out. Imagine that. These are some fat raindrops. Maybe even thinner. Fat? No, that's too thin. What do we think of that? Flash flood. I'm going to be the first ever Fox main, mark my words. Yeah! Fox is kind of OP, not gonna lie. I mean, all of them are kind of OP in their own ways, but the Fox is definitely a good main to have. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. I don't know if this helps it look like rain. It almost feels like half of a dandelion fluff or something. Or maybe I don't have anything on the top. I don't know. Not happy with it yet. I know this is like placeholder art, but I'm still a perfectionist. That's not gonna change. Unfortunately. The other option we have is instead of doing symmetry, we can try this. We have like the rain going this way. Like this. It's like stormy. We've got a wind, so we're at an angle here. That feels more like rain. Rain cloud? Oh, yeah. A haze. Ooh, I like that. Good idea. Thank you, Carbon. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's try... I mean, the like sideways diagonal stripes doesn't look too bad, but let's try that. Or almost like a mist because there's like so much water getting kicked up. Kind of have like a... Yeah, like a misty spray. The diagonal lines is an option, but I do want to try your idea too. If that doesn't work, we'll do diagonal lines, because I feel like that's not too bad. Alright, let's try misty spray. Misty spray vibes. Maybe something like that. Maybe less opacity, less than 100%. And then do like a very, very light blue. Let's try this. Like that. If you don't want my input, please let me know as an artist. I know it can be annoying at times. No, I do appreciate the input. That's like oops, I want to turn symmetry on. That's why I'm doing it in chat or on stream. I appreciate the double checking though. That was very sweet of you. But no, I do like the feedback. I mean, because it's low opacity, it's kind of light green, but let's try... what kind of little clouds do we do? Do we have, like, just little fluff balls? Do we have corner clouds? Doesn't look too bad. Do we have, like, a middle fluff cloud? I don't think I like that one as much. Or do we have side fluff clouds on the side that don't go all the way up to the corners? Hum-dee-dum. Or we could have it like lower in the center and then kind of going up at the sides. I mean, that mirrors this like triangle shape. It's looking like an arrowhead now, but I don't know if that's... Actually, this kind of gives me an idea. Maybe it's like, you know how like ocean waves, they kind of like come in kind of like with this shape, and then maybe we try, so like the words flash flood is like on the beach, and then we have like a wave, bird's eye view coming down. Let's try this. Here's the watery part. Like that. Yeah, I kind of like this idea too. And then let's add some more like color variation. Let's do a lower opacity. It's kind of like rolling up. How's that look from a distance? I don't know if it's kind of confusing to have like one a bird's eye view and then one like a sideways view. I don't know if that reads well. Needs lines to match the bottom. Oh, true. So true, bestie. Alright, let's do that. Good point. I think I used like this one. Alright, let's get like light. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if the symmetry is quite working in my favor for this. Oh, but I do like the lines. Might turn the symmetry off the lines though. Do this. What are we thinking? I think I don't have the same color blues, so let's do some of that. So that it's the same flash flood. And we'll have the symmetry off. The water is not symmetrical, so I think having it will help. This it's like a little foamier on this side. A little like foamy clump here. And I feel like this needs some more white to like match. Oops. Really random question. Do you ever play Animal Crossing? I do! Absolutely. Did you enjoy the big ol' 3.0 update? The crafting, like being able to craft multiple things at once. Huge. And then I also do like having the, Kappa's like little crafting, like little side missions, kind of something to do and like a reason to have your house inventory just full of wood and and stone and iron and stuff. Oh, New Horizons. Okay. Oh, stretch. Couldn't afford the Switch. Gotcha. Yeah, the only Animal Crossing I've played is the new one, when everyone else was playing it during COVID. What do you think of Wild World and New Leaf? Do you recommend them? Like Wild World the best? They're both good? Gotcha. How do you play the, like what, like, you need like a Game Boy or a... It's not on like PlayStation or something. I don't even know. The only like older console I'm familiar with is N64. I don't know if I'm like 100% happy with this, but I think this is a good, like, good enough for the Flash Card DS for Wild World, New Horizons 3DS. Okay. Not too old. Oh wait, yeah. Oh no, I'm old. I'm aging by the moment. 1970 was 30 years ago, right? Nope. Alright, I think this is good enough for a Flash Flood card. Let's get this baby imported. Flash Flood, say yes, sir. There we go. Flash Flood card completed. Doo-doo. Having the white and blue looks very different from the other cards, which tend to be more like green with maybe bits of red and definitely brown and gray or neutral colors. Not mad at it though. Alright, next we've got Storm, another water theme card here. Huge storm whipped through the forest, discard 1 tree and 2 seedlings and replace them with meadow tiles. Alright. Favorite villager? Don't worry, I won't tell the others. Probably Kiki. Kiki's a cutie. I really like Rosie though. Obviously my favorites are gonna be the cat villagers because cats are the best. Now you made me lose. What was I doing? Storm. Gotcha. Let me lose my train of thought. There it is. Kid Cat, top 3, yeah. My whole, I did not want to grind for, like, Nook Miles tickets and going to the, islands to try to find who I wanted, so I just bought the amiibos and I got, all cats I have. I have Kit Kat, Kiki, Rosie, Mary, Raymond, Tangy, all of the cutie patooties. I haven't played it in a while though. Been just kind of working on this thing, or on X, praying for people, encouraging people. You know how it be. Alright, storm. We'll definitely have some storm clouds, some thundery boys. And then just some rain. BRB, no problem. Let's just do basic brush, I think. And then we'll have a big old, oops. What? Why isn't it drawing? Paint layer, brush. Huh? Hello? Title, description, paint layer. Oh, now it works. Weird. Okay. There we go, nice storm cloud. Let's make it even stormier. Let's do maybe not quite that. Let's do like a tiny bit darker. Like that maybe. There we go. Double storm cloud. Oh no. And then maybe some more of this. Like little highlights or something. Little fluffy highlights. Yeah, I think just maybe that one. Alright, I like that. And then we'll do my rain. Reverse healer, hello! Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's life? How's your day? We're working on my story cards for my game. The storm card. Doesn't really affect the player, just kind of affects the board. Which of course in turn affects the player, but not directly. Where's my... Let me not put that in. Life is bad and day is fun. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. But I feel that. Aw. I hope your life feels like it can improve and you're not just stuck. But I do feel that. I'm doing good. I have been gone for a while because health is up and down, as it do, but feeling good today. So we be streaming, doing some art, vibing with the chat, saying hi to the homies. Working on a storm card here. Sound effects is needed for drawing rain. Alright, we got rain coming down. I'm gonna sneeze. And died. Chat. Help. Yeah. Yeah. Save me. Yeah. Help me, chat. I need pets. I need treats. Stat. Yeah. Cats, when they sneeze, like real cats, not VTuber cats, are so cute when they sneeze. So cute. Anyways. Back to the art. Just had to, make sure you all knew my pain. Alright. What should we have on the ground? Maybe just some, like, broken trees. The devastation of the storm. Alright, for trees, we're gonna need a brown. Sorry for the sniffling. What shade of brown do we want? Maybe like that? BWC, big white cat. So true. So true. Okay, let's do maybe just like 2 trees on the side here that are like broken. We have like the stumps here. I don't know if I like that brown. It's like dirt brown, not wood brown. There is a difference. BBC version of me? Well. Let's try to keep it family friendly, okay? Big black cat. That's what you meant, huh? Nah, I don't like that brown either. What gives? Let's do, I think it needs to be brighter. Yeah. I don't know if it's just like doesn't look good against the dark green of the background. I mean, we'll just do something like that. I mean, not quite that big though. Do a little stump. We'll have our tree here, and then like the branches are like broken off. And then let's add some leaves to it so we can know that it was once alive, but now no longer. Because of storm. I'm gonna be doing that the whole time while I'm drawing this card, so hopefully you like Epic the Musical, because we draw on the storm card. Comes with the territory. Alright, now let's do, because the dark brown kind of gets lost in the dark background, so let's do a bit of highlights. Maybe feels too like pink. Maybe that's like good. Got some like wood texture. Oh, but also because it is broken, we're gonna need a like not the bark color, like the inside. It's like broken. That, and then it's broken here. Got torn off. Needs more brown. Because wood. Is that a good tree? I don't know if it reads like a tree that got broken. We could just do, instead of like the fallen part next to it, because I think that's kind of messy. Maybe we just do the tree by itself here. I don't know if this color will look... Actually, that doesn't look too bad against the green. So let's do... Maybe we'll just do like... Maybe the other half of the tree got blown away because the winds are so strong. On the storm. So now we'll just do like half a tree. And it's got like a splinter here. One branch. And then let's try some color variation. Maybe like that. Alright, I think that's okay. I do want a little bit of separation from the background. So it doesn't get lost. do that. So we know where the outline of the tree is. And we can have like the splinter here. Like torn off. It's like the fresh wood underneath the bark. That. And then maybe instead of that we'll just do like a very dark color just to continue the outline here. And then we'll continue this color on the other side. Got the light and the dark. Alright, and then we got a little tree. I don't know, the dark outline kind of makes it look cartoony, which I don't know if I love, but maybe we need some this dark color on the side. Break it up. Welcome back, Kerbin. We're working on the storm card. Trying to draw like a broken tree that got like destroyed by the strong winds. I think it's kind of looking like a tree, but I don't know how well it looks with the like this rain background here. Looks nice? Okay, good. Having a second pair of eyes is always good. Maybe keep these outlines kind of the same line thickness. Good enough, I guess. And then let's do like my little raindrops is kind of crowding my tree here. There we go. And then so we've got the card is discard 1 tree and 2 seedlings. So let's draw some little seedlings that got broken by the storm. Forget what color I used for the seedling, something like that. And then we'll just do them like laying on the side maybe. It's completely snapped. Or what we could do alternatively, it's flying through the air. So it's up here. Twister style. I mean, I guess it doesn't look windy because the rain is just going straight down, so maybe I should make this. I kind of like the idea of it just like flying around debris in the hurricane. And then let's do that. We'll do the diagonal lines. Maybe even more of a diagonal. Not windy enough. A steeper. More windy. More rainy. Some short lines and some long lines. Right, yeah. Right here. There we go. Seedlings or saplings? Yes, yes, yes. Small trees. Trees that have not yet grown into big trees. Branches are flying through the air, and I just don't care, because I can plant another one. It only costs 2 time action things to plant another one. And then 2 seedlings, so I'll do like another one. Right here. Maybe we'll take off the I forgot the word again. The thing that makes it the same on both sides. Rolling around at the speed of sound. In the storm. Saplings are flying in the air. In this storm. This is a big sapling, I just keep making it bigger. Storm. Replace them with meadow tiles on the board. Epic. Yeah. Good stuff. It's a storm card. You gotta sing the storm card. You got... I mean, you gotta sing the storm song while you're drawing the storm card. It's the rule. I don't make the rules, but that is the rule. Storm. Yes, you are legally obligated. I am sorry to say, and if you don't, I will be pressing charges. So, get to it. Storm. My lawyers are coming for you if you do not sing along. Legally obligated to have fun. You better be having fun. And these seedlings are like becoming as thick as the trees. I just keep adding to it. I should probably thin them up. Must have fun. Violators will be lashed. Yes, correct. We do corporal punishment on this stream. And the corporal punishment is you must pet the cute kitty. And give her treats and tell her she's cute. And she smells nice. And I don't know what else is there. And be nice. Be nice to me. Girlfriend says hi. Hi! Hi, Carbon's girlfriend. What up? How goes? Hope you're having a good day. I think this is okay. This one maybe little less branches everywhere. Kind of keep the, what's it called? The, like, the shape. Alright, and then we need to add some leaves. Gotta have some leaf skis on our flying debris. Alright, let's see. We've got maybe this color. And some leaves are still on the tree, but I'm definitely gonna draw some leaves just flying through the air. And the storm, leaves are flying through the air. In this storm. If I stand outside, I'll get hit by a leaf. In the storm. Yay! Singing along! Alright. You will not be punished. You have reached your singing quota. Filled your singing quota. Yippee! You're cute. Alright. Maybe just draw some like grass. And then I want another color leaf, like a brighter one. Let's do like that. Leaf on you, and then some leaves in the air. Of course. These ones are a little smaller. They're small leaves, like little spring leaves. And then we'll maybe do some more of the same in the grass. Tour of the game? Oh, sure! Here. Absolutely. Alright. You have your notepad ready to take notes? Because here we go. This is the one, the only exists in Tabletop Simulator at the moment. Fangwood Forest TTRPG. We've got the board. We've got the cute little animal cards. We've got the day team. And we've got the night team. We have our little time counter with our cost key, how many spaces, how much like time each action takes. We have the crown. So the point of the goal of the game is like chess, to kill the other player's king. So you go move around here. Oh no, he's coming to kill my king. No, I'm gonna lay a trap right here. Oh, I see the trap. I'm not gonna fall for that, you idiot. Think I would fall for that? I'm here to protect my king. No, you wounded me. Now I'm wounded. Now I'm gonna attack you again, so you're dead. No, I'm dead. I'm gonna get discarded to the graveyard. F in chat for cat. Yay! I defended you, my king. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate that. But we have to kill the other king. Okay, yes, sir. I will go and kill the other king. Troops, come with me. Yes, let's go and kill the other king. Oh no, you're coming. We must prepare. The pieces are flying everywhere. It's chaos. Oh no, we all died. Oops, not cute. F. We all died. No. We're getting discarded to the graveyard. Such a tragedy. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so we've got that, and then we've got story cards, which like change up, gives you buffs or debuffs, changes up the like the game, like our land tiles. We've got meadow, trees, seedlings, and some like other stuff in the this, which are just like randomized. We've got our if you get 4 of a kind of like species, like a mouse on the board, then you get one of these, and they give you, you know, different abilities and buffs. Here we have our little harvest bag, so you can it takes a certain amount of fruit to place like new animals on the board. I'm gonna place the rat. The rat has 2 health, so I'm gonna harvest and then put in my storage. Put in my storage, and then I need to spend 2 to place the rats, and then I put it in discard, etc. So that's the game at the moment. So yeah, so all of the art has just been made in Krita by me. It's all temporary. I'd like to hire someone to have like really nice, like fancy, like I cannot draw realism, but I think realism would be really cool for like a dark story tale, a dark like folktale, fairy tale kind of vibe. And then our story cards here have 31 story cards with different things that happen, so all of those need art. So right now we're working on the storm card, and that is the tour of Fangwood Forest. Also, I have like a notebook with, you know, instructions and all about all the things and what to do with this or that. All my objects saved. And this is just like the tabletop sim game. But yeah, that is the tour of the game. Hope you enjoyed that demonstration. That's how you played the game. You gotta go near. You gotta roleplay the battle. That's the fun of it. Oh, actually, you want to hear the what I wrote for? When I hear what I wrote, the action scenes are very immersive. Yes, thank you. So I wrote a little prologue to kind of get you like what the story is about, and like why you're here and why you're fighting the other guys. So this is what I have. I'll probably like edit it a little bit more and change it, but here is our lore. Once upon a time, you had a beautiful, thriving kingdom, but now it is all gone. The only survivors are your kingship and your 2 closest guards that help you escape and have been by your side through thick and thin. The journey was long and arduous, but you've come to the edge of a beautiful forest. There is wood for building, plenty of fruit on the trees, and you are weary from your travels. This will be the site of your new kingdom. You and your guards build camp and start to explore the nearby area to see what riches and dangers this land has to offer. A column of smoke in the distance, and a foul scent on the air. It is unmistakable. Your sworn enemy, the one who destroyed your kingdom and everything you love, is now also trying to claim this beautiful forest. After everything you've been through, you are determined to not let them have another victory at your expense. But as you steel yourself for the fight ahead and push deeper into the forest, you realize this forest is alive. Will the forest favor you? Can you survive Fangwood Forest and your sworn enemies? Dun, dun, dun. There you go. that is the lore. That is the setup. Hope you enjoyed that reading by yours truly. Yay, lore! Claps. Thank you. Alright. My performance. I get a standing ovation. Alright, I think the storm card is on its way. I want to add a little bit of maybe color variation to the little seedlings here. Just so they don't look so two-dimensional. It's kind of funny. I've had like the name Fangwood in my brain for like the longest time. It just sounds cool. Like it's like dangerous but also like mysterious and has like those good like enchanted forest fantasy vibes. And so it's nice to have a I can actually like use it for something. If I wasn't gonna use it for the game, I was gonna use it in one of my stories that I'm working on. There you go. Alright, now these seedlings have a little bit of depth. There you go. Alright, I think that's pretty good for our storm card. Oh yeah, I wanted to add also this light green in the grass. Tie it all together. This leaf is looking a little crumbly. Let's smooth that out. There we go. Alright, I think that's pretty good. For a storm card. Since I erased some of the rain stripes, let me go back and add some back. Oh, too thin. Pretty good. I think overlapping the sticks looks good too. Maybe over here too. Cannot see where my cursor is. Just disappears. There we go. I like that. I think that's pretty good for the storm card. Alright, let's this baby uploaded. Let's see. Storm, save, yes. Key. Slowly but surely making our way through the story cards. Where's the storm card again? There it is. Okay, yes. There we go. Ta-da! Storm! Flood! Mudslide! Secret tunnel! Hello, 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 hello. Wandering trader. You wanna buy something? Alright, we're making our way through the cards. What we got next? Ding, ding, ding. Wild mushrooms. Gain two fruit for free from harvester discard. Flip a coin. Heads. You discover a cave with more mushrooms to harvest. Gain 2 more fruit. Tails. You're suspicious of the cave mushrooms and leave them be. Discard the story card to decide. Alright, let's do this one. Obviously, we're gonna draw some mushrooms. Wild mushrooms. Can't wait for this silly head expansion. I did have, actually, no, it's, I have the, so in the Wandering Trader, I have it so that you can buy a helmet to get a plus health. So I'm gonna have a little hat that you can put on your guy for the. I was thinking about changing it just the hat. Spend 5 fruit for a hat plus 1 health, but like helmet makes more sense. Then also at the same time, like these are like kind of pre-technology like creatures and vibes and stuff. So maybe I'll just do like a I don't know what I'm gonna do for that specifically, but yeah, if you get this card, you can get a little hat. That is in the game now, because it was too cute. I was also thinking about like instead of a helmet, you get like a little bow tie. Because that would just be too cute, but like it doesn't. I don't know if that matches the quite matches the whole aesthetic that we're going for of like dark fantasy, so broody and violent and magical. But anyways, I do have a hat, one little hat. Alright, let's draw some mushrooms. We'll do a variety of colors. Game of the year. It's not it doesn't even exist yet. It's still like in progress. You can't put that on me. But thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. Game of the next year. Okay. I got a deadline now. No. Alright, I'll work hard. I'll try to get it out this year and next year. Alright, let's draw some little mushroom babies. Game of eventually. Yes. That is probably the most accurate. But I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you to say. Alright, let's just draw some like different shapes here too. Different mushroom shapes. Some like wide ones and like skinny ones. Mushrooms, and maybe draw some like of the like poisonous ones that have like the like light color and then like the red cap. These are gonna be like kind of thick and then bright red. Like that. Classic red and white mushroom. And we gotta put some dots on it. Dots, dots, dots. There we go. Got one of those guys, and then maybe just some like white mushrooms too. They're kind of like wide tops. Looking cute. Thick one. There we go. Maybe some more of this color. That. I'll redo that. There we go. Wild mushrooms. Maybe instead of having them like up and down, I should have them like coming from the corner. Let's try. I ate all the mushrooms. No more mushrooms. Mushrooms are all gone. Yeah, let's maybe from like kind of like this shape. There. Coming in from the corner like that. That one's too big, but I think that's maybe more the angle. This guy. How to make a little plague doctor. Plague doctor C87. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that like in like a game or something? Oh, wasn't that, didn't you have, or was that someone else who you're like coloring like the 3D thing game hat? Oh, you're making a little emote. Oh, I see. Oh, that's super cute. Okay. Gotcha. I was so confused. I'm sorry. I see it now. Yes, the eyes and then the little nose. Yeah, I see it now. That's cute. He's got a hat and then like the big round like goggles and then the beak nose. That's a good one. I like that. Alright, now I gotta decipher this. Oh, it's a cat with like a little party hat, and he has like a oh, it's a rat. Okay, I was seeing it the other way. Yeah, it's a little rat with the ears and the body and the tail. Gotcha. Cute. I was thinking like the little cat face, the :3, and he had like a little party hat that had like a little fluff on the top. And then he has like a cake with like a candle or something. It works both ways. The rat is cute though too, with a little squiggle tail. And then let's do the wide like mushroom here with the red top. Witch cat, yeah. Got a little hat. we've already gotten to the cute hat expansion pack. We've already unlocked it thanks to Carbon. Alright, and then our red. I'd like to thank the Academy. Yes. Couldn't have done it without you, Carbon. Couldn't have done it without you. Alright, here we go. Got some little red cap mushrooms. Oh, this looks like a little smiley face. He's going, yay! This one's going, oh no! These are mushrooms. Looking cute. And what other kind of mushroom is there that I could draw? Maybe we'll just do like this color. Do some like little moral. Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up now. What does a moral mushroom look like? Moral mushroom. Ooh, I like that. Wow, you're coming in with the mushroom knowledge. Alright, let's do the moral mushroom. I like how that one looks. That one looks cool. It's like a sponge. It's kind of like a tan, maybe. Dirty Valley, oh, okay. Yeah, I know like flower names now from Animal Crossing. And like fish. Fish and bugs. Alright, so moral mushrooms are like kind of like round, kind of oval. This. Naked Man Orchid. Alright, there's that. And we'll do another one like over here. If you haven't seen it, it's amazing. Alright, I gotta look it up now. And make me look it up. I'm so afraid to type in naked. Naked Man Orchid. Alright. Please be. Okay, it's very pretty. It is very pretty. Oh, it's a little, yeah, it's a little man right there. The color is nice. I like that pastel purple. Alright, here's our moral mushroom. It's got good morals. It donates to charity. Sorry, I like flowers. No, you're good. Flowers are very nice. They're pretty. Alright, and then for the little, kind of like spots, maybe we'll do like a dark, and then come in and do some like little wrinklies. This is gonna be like the most detailed mushroom here. Is that orchid your favorite flower? I think peonies are very nice. I might have to change it to the sakura cherry tree. It's so pretty. That's a good shade of pink. Weeping begonias. My begonias. Weeping begonias. Let's look up this beauty. Weeping begonia. Ooh. Oh, wow. That is so pretty. I might have to, that might be my favorite flower now too. That is so cute. Cascading floral beauty. Yes, indeed. Alright. That's very pretty. That is now my favorite flower too. I'm stealing it. I'm stealing it! You can't have it back. It's mine now. I get streamer privileges. Alright, and then let's do copycat, yes. It's a good flower. Thank you for sharing. That's very pretty. I like how they're like drooping. Like a nice like what's it called? Like how you have like those like little curtains of like stars or stuff to like decorate your room. It reminds me of that. Like little fairy lights almost. That's so pretty. Alright, that looks like a moral mushroom. Let's do the other one. Just vibing and drawing little mushroom spots. What could be better? I know. We sing storm, storm. We singing storm while we draw mushroom spots. Storm, storm. You're cute. Thank you for singing along with me. It's good. I love Epic, the musical. I think I like musicals in general though too. When I get better, I would love to take voice lessons. I think that would be so fun. Favorite? Oh, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You gotta put your whole brain in this. I don't remember like the lyrics super well, but oh, that's so catchy. That one, whatever that one is. Alright, now I gotta look up the lyrics for the Epic musical dangerous lyrics. I don't want to play video. The spoken part. Then, well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You'll need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You want to get home, put it all on the line. And put your old brain Put your whole brain in it. Remember every trick in your domain for this. Gotta treat it like it's the main event. You wanna go home, put it all on the line. Be dangerous. So good. Yeah, Epic might be my favorite musical. I also, of course, like Cats. Not the new one. That's atrocious. The classic. Alright, what was the other mushroom you said? Duh. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. Chanterelle mushroom. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice yellow color too. For some, like variety. Yeah, let's do that guy. Kind of like an orangey yellow, something like that. Shelf fungus. True. Man, you just have all the mushroom knowledge. This is why I need you in chat while I'm drawing my wild mushroom story card. Alright, this is actually kind of a trumpet shape, so I need to do like this. And then it's got like a little top like that. Maybe another one here. It's wider at the top. And like kind of like almost like lumpy. Moral and Chanterelle are in Stardew, and shelf fungus grows in my backyard. Yes. This is how life, you know. This is how life and learn, live in life. Mushrooms and life and shelf fungus. For real, you feel me? And maybe one more here. Keep on drawing the base bigger like this. So if people see this this like little mushroom card, they'll be like, "Oh, that's the morel mushroom. Oh, that's the chanterelle mushroom. This person knows their mushrooms." No, actually, I just had someone in chat that knew. Live, laugh, self. Live, laugh, shelf fungus or self fungus? Because I like self fungus better. That's funnier. And then I want a darker. And then it kind of has like those stripes, so let's do those. Shelf, but self is fine too. Self is funnier. I like that. Alright, let's do like these. And then that. And this guy. It almost kind of looks like a long, like, muffin. Got a little muffin top. And then shelf fungus. I mean, we're kind of running out of room for mushrooms. This is probably good. We'll leave it there. And then I'll just add some, excuse me, some color to these guys. I am a shelf-made mushroom. A shelf-made fungi. Do like that. Or like the little overhang part. Not edible, but inky caps are cool too. Yeah. I mean, that would go with the lore of the card. Don't know if you're gonna get a good mushroom or a bad mushroom. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Don't want to spend forever on it. I want to give a little bit of like, well, maybe not quite that color. A little bit more separation here between the stalk and the bud. Well, I do know that the, I don't know the name, but like this red one I know is like famously poisonous. So I do already have a poison mushroom on here. There we go. Scrumptious. Thought you were naming another mushroom. I was like, the scrumptious mushroom. Toadstool. Alright, I think that's pretty good. We've got our wild mushrooms. Let's center the title a little bit so it's not... well, it's still kind of getting surrounded. Let's make it maybe a bit smaller. 48 down to 45. How does that look? And maybe we can kind of like put it in, squeeze them right there. This one's pretty good. And then I think the description looks pretty good. Maybe move it up a little bit. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Let's get this uploaded. Wild mushrooms. Really nice. Okay, there it is. Our nice collection of various mushrooms. The mushrooms text is still kind of close to the mushrooms. Probably need to give it maybe a bit more space just for clarity. Let me do that. Shrink the title just a hair. It doesn't get, it's not like too. Let me try 43. Go down a few more sizes. Maybe even smaller actually. Let's just try 40. That's probably better. I think that's pretty good. I don't mind that. Alright, let's save that. There we go. I like that. That looks good. I feel like that's a little bit more legible. Alright, next. Making our way through them. New Destiny. Well, hello. Go through your creature deck and choose whichever species you want to put on top. Shuffle the deck and put your chosen card on top. You can hang on to this card and use it later. Alright. So, New Destiny. I'll put them in alphabetical order to try to make it easier to find, but it's still kind of, it's a lot, so I lose them. I think the original art that I did for this one was kind of like stars and space, like the stars have aligned. The birth order has changed. Maybe just like stars and then like some little creatures, fox on top. I'm guessing foxes are your favorite animal, if I had to guess. Let's do maybe like maybe a purple. Something like that. How could you tell? Oh, I don't. Just a hunch, I guess. I bet you'll never guess what my favorite animal is. No, whatever you said is wrong. Nope. It's like stars or constellations, shooting star. Yeah, I was thinking something like has some like kind of Milky Way, spacey vibes. And then maybe like some darker color, maybe like a darker blue, midnight blue, like that. Fill up these corners. And then maybe I'll put like little stars. My favorite is the catfish. Nope. Nope. It is the no, I can't even think of a joke yet. Obviously it's a cat. Obviously. Maybe let's do the like kind of fluffy spray brush for some like misty constellation spacey vibes. Cat-tailed swallow. You're good with the names. All the cat themed polecat. Polecats are cute. All the cat themed animals. Sandcats are super cute. Just house cats. Civets. You're better at this bit than I am. I was like, no, it's obviously not a cat, and then I can't think of like another thing to say. But you're coming in with all these like cat knowledge. Let's do like some more purple again, maybe. Dreamy. Fisher cat. Yeah, he sticks his tail in the water. Bear cat. All of them. All the cats. All the cats are cute. Cats forever. Alright, so let's do, I'm thinking just like bright white, small. We'll just do some like little stars. Oh, maybe turn up the opacity. Scug from Rain World. Scugga's pretty cute. I'm out of guess. You were going pretty good there for a while though. I'm impressed with with all the things that you had on the top of your head there. Cat-tailed reed. Oh, you're still going. Still going. She's got more. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then I like the shooting star idea, so let's do just like basic brush, running on fumes. Oh, so you like cats? Name 100 cats. It's one of those. Oh, maybe not quite that color. Let's do maybe like shooting star. That's a plant, yeah. Cute little shooting star. That's a lopsided shooting star. Let's try again. Gotta do the... There we go. That looks cute. I think the star is my favorite shape. It's just so cute. There we go. I like that. And then let's do maybe some some fun colors. Oblong spheroid. That's specific. What does that even look like? Oblong spheroid. Just like a stretched sphere? Or is that like a specific thing? Oblong spheroid. Oh, three-dimensional shape that is flattened at the poles and bulges at the equator. Oh, so it's kind of like a... It's not a stretched sphere, it's a squished sphere. Cute. The goated shape? Why is it goated? Is that good for like just look at it. Just look at it. For like, I don't know, like 3D design or something. Fair enough. Who am I to judge the oblong spheroid? I am not. Actually, we gotta go pink. There we go. And my 3 favorite colors, pink, purple, and yellow. Taurus for 3, that's it. Yeah, like the donut. There you go. Cute! I like it. I like the shooting star. Very kawaii. Astronomy nerd fact here. Cutie mark? Oh yeah, it does look like a cutie mark. This would if I had a cutie mark, it would probably be something like that. The pony OC. There we go. Looking cute. Alright, let's move the letters, the copy, so it's not overlapping. There you go. Many stars. Oh, alright, here we go. Astrology nerd. Many stars, such as Vega, spin so fast that they aren't spheres, but oblate spheroids. got it. The oblate spheroids. They get squished like pancake. Of course, almost all rotating objects are oblate spheroids, but that is in the more extremes. For example, Earth is also oblate spheroid. Yes. I did know that one. Alright, I think this is good enough for the Destiny. I think the shooting stars and kind of like starry cloud looks cute. Alright, let's get this up. New destiny. New destiny. My destiny is calling me. New destiny. Since I made the backgrounds of all of them dark green to kind of like feel foresty vibes, it doesn't quite match the pastel spacey color, but that's okay. Not that big a deal. There we go. New destiny. Alright, look at all this progress we've made. I think, this was the first one. No, this one was the first one today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty good. Making progress. We've got, I have one in here already, so 14. Let me see if I can find that other one. If I can put it to the side. It's gonna be on the bottom, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Found it. Alright, so now this is a accurate number of... Well, not the coin. Oh, now they're all, like, stuck together. Okay, so we got 14 left. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the early winter. Seedlings didn't survive the freeze. Discard all visible seedlings. And then we got, excuse me, we got our seedlings with their little crunchy leaves, not looking too hot. Been quite cold, actually. Wild walnut tree. Ooh, yummy. Your scout comes across a wild walnut tree. There's lots of walnuts, but it's kind of high. Any of your creatures have the tree climbing ability, gain 4 fruit. If there's no fruit harvest, take the discard. Oh, like storm. Cold. Cold. Alright, what was I doing? Wild walnut tree. Here it is. I think this will be the last card of the stream because I can feel my voice starting to get raspy. Alright, this one should be pretty easy. I'll just draw a bunch of walnuts. Let me make sure I know what get a good reference for a walnut. Walnut, they have a very specific shape. Okay, so that's a good picture. I like this, where you have the walnut and the shell and the nut. PVZ. Walnut. I don't know what that is. As long as it's family friendly, feel free to enlighten me. Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright, let's get the right brown. Oop. Oh, I didn't mean to change that. Let's get this. Yeah, I am familiar. I don't think I've really played it before, but I am familiar with it. I know it's been around for a while. Maybe more of a oranginess to it. Let's see, something like that. That feels walnut color. Alright, let's see if I can replicate this. It's kind of like a spade shape, looks like. More rounded though. There we go. And then only 1 point. Top. And let's get a darker. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's the open shell half. Let's see if I can draw the brain inside. Wrinkly halves, and it's split down the middle. That's actually not too bad. And then add some other colors for the shading. Now that kind of blends in. I think I need a brighter color here. Just kind of do like the highlights so you can tell it's lumpy. Favorite nut? Probably pecan. Hard to go wrong with a good pecan. But you. Very American. Pecan pie. Actually, pecan pie is a bit kind of too sweet for me. It's kind of overwhelming. Pine nuts. Very nice. Pine nuts are good. I like to put pecans in pecans in like oatmeal. Nice little crunch. Very good. Pine nuts and broccoli salad, nice. Yeah, that sounds good. Just a nice little crunch. There we go, that's looking walnutty. And then maybe a little bit of a shadow here. Random question. Okay. Go for it. Afraid of snakes. Like, I'm gonna keep my distance, but I don't really have a fear of snakes. Like a phobia. My phobia is very odd. And, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but... Are you afraid of snakes? Arabian sand boa. No, I'm not. Okay. I'll look them up. Arabian sand boa. Oh, very pretty. It's got a very, like, very interesting head shape. Almost looks like a worm. Let me show you a picture of my fear. Goober. Alright, you ready for it? Alright, hold on to your pillow. These. Whenever I see one of these, I can't walk on top of it. I always have to walk around it. I don't know, just like looking down scares me. The storm grates. I don't like these. I don't know why. Another cat! Hello! Thank you. I'm assuming you're calling me cute. I'm assuming. Are you a kitty cat too? When I was a kid, a friend of mine got his foot stuck in one of those. Maybe that's... Oh, you have one, gotcha. Maybe that's where, like, the fear comes from and I just don't remember it. But yeah, it just, like, makes me nervous to walk on top. Well, welcome in, random artistic black cat. Past life. Yes. Ah, stretches. Black kitties are so cute. Void cats. Love me a good void cat. I love all cats. Same. I have not met a cat I did not like. Is that too wide? That might be too wide. Align this so it fits better. How's that look? That's pretty good. I approve. I'm a cat person. Same. You couldn't tell from the avatar. We are kindred spirits. Cat people unite. Like that. I drew these kind of big. Maybe I should redraw them. I spent all this time on it and now I'm gonna erase it. But it's too big. It's taking up too much space. I have a big picture of a walnut pulled up and I top 3 mammals of all time. Agreed. Maybe I should have a walnut reference photo. So then I'll draw it too big. Foxes, of course, being number 1. Of course. You silly. Right. I think that's probably a better size. And then maybe I'll have one like this, split open. And another one here. I think having like multiple smaller ones will look better. just having like a big one. Even this one's kind of too big. Yeah, this one's just like a smaller one. Just didn't grow that big. I think that's okay. What does a walnut tree leaf look like? I think that'd be cute to add. Walnut leaves. It's very spear shaped. It's kind of the leaves that I've been drawing. To stick with leaves. Okay. Draw some walnut leaves to complete the picture. What kind of color do you like? That feels walnut leaf color. Like that. Enough. I'll just draw some leaves here. And you make sure they have the point at the base too. This. Foxes are the best part of cats with personality dogs. Yeah, I've heard that too. Like, foxes are dog hardware with cat software or something like that. Very cute. I think I'll just have that one be a little stick. There we go. Some leaves. That looks cute. And maybe one on this side too. There we go. Then maybe a little bit of a darker green, some shadows. Not bad. Then I'll go in and add some shadows to the little walnuts too. They're like symmetrical plants. Like, just always look good. Art of symmetrical plants. Long leaves, and then a little bit of... That was a wiggly line. I don't know where that was going. Let's try that again. There we go. Not so fuzzy. So it doesn't look like walnut leaves have much like texture. Like edge texture. There we go. Alright, and then last finishing touch, we'll do some shadows on our little nut boys here. And it's gotta be wrinkly. I don't know. I don't know if this is reading walnut, but this one's just a shadow. Then maybe the split down the middle like this. That's I don't know. I don't know what this is. Maybe I'll just do the split. And then just like minimal wrinkles. That. Maybe that's better. Alright, this one. Do a split here. And then some little wigglies. Gotta go. Alright, no problem. Nice hanging out. I agree. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out with me. I'm probably gonna end the stream after this card too, just because I'm starting to feel it. Yeah. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you around. Adios. I'm gonna change this one. This one looks almost like there's a bug on it. Let's try. Maybe there's too much detail for this like small amount of space. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe even not that, just the split. Needs a little something. How's that? I think that's okay. Alright, cute. I like it. Alright, last card of the day. Make sure it's centered. Like that line is a little bit long. Better. Okay, that feels right. Do I want to do wild and then walnut tree on the separate line? We'll see how that looks. I think I like that better. Nice. Alright. This was fun. Alright, let's get this baby uploaded. And then I'll wrap things up. I can tell my voice is starting to go because I'm less chatty. I'm starting to get slower. There we go. Wild walnut tree, looking cute. And we've got 13 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Over halfway. Nice. Alright. Me. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good sleep. And remember, God loves you very much, and I am very appreciative of you coming and hanging out with me. And I love you too. Kisses. If I put the properties. Oops. Right. Stream's not ending. You can't see it. The ears are in the way. Now, here, get your big ears out of the way. Now. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day. Bye bye. Bye bye. If I feel up to streaming tomorrow, then we'll probably do more art for the story cards. If not, I'll see you when I see ya. Toodles!